Hello everyone, this is Deepika Jala from Department of Mathematics, Rao University, Ahmedabad. Now, today my topic is coordinate geometry. Now we can see here, this one is nothing a one term. This is two terms, coordinate and geometry. So in this topic, we are discuss on the coordinate system in two dimension. Then we take distance between two formulas, and we take for slope of the line, slope of the parallel and perpendicular line. So let's take one by one. First point is coordinate system in two dimensions, that means in two axes, x and y. Now suppose two straight lines xo x dash and yo y dash intersect each other at right angle at the point O in the plane of paper. Right angle means they intersect each other at the 90 degree. The line xo x dash is called x axis. Here x is in positive direction and x dash is in negative direction, and line yo y dash is called y axis. Here again y is on positive direction and y dash is on negative direction. The point O is called the origin. That means in this point both the coordinate of the axis are, both the coordinates of the points is 0. Two lines are also called the coordinate axis. Here you can say that this one is a xo x dash line, or you can say that this one is nothing but the coordinate axis. They divide the plane into four parts or regions, namely xoy, x dash oy, x dash oy dash and xoy dash. These regions are respectively called, this one is the first region, second region, third region and fourth region, or you can say that this one is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Now this one is the theoretical parts. Let's take on the diagram. Here you can say that, here you can see that there are a line or axis xo x dash. As discussed earlier, x is in positive direction and x dash is in negative direction. That means we take positive value 1, 2, 3 up to so on x axis, and negative value -1, -2, -3 up to so on negative direction. Same way axis yo y dash. Y is on positive direction and y dash is in negative direction. Here this one is the origin. In origin the coordinates of the points are 0. Now this one is the first region or first quadrant. This one is second quadrant, third quadrant and this one is the fourth quadrant. In first quadrant you can see here the value of x, the value on x axis and the value on y axis is positive. That means positive direction is upward and to the right. This one is the positive. Now in second quadrant the value on x axis is negative and the value on y axis is positive. That means in this quadrant the first point is on negative value and second point is positive value. In third quadrant you can see here x is negative and y is also negative. That means the points or coordinates of both the points are negative. And in fourth quadrant you can see here the value of x is positive and the value of y is negative. That means first positive and negative. Always remember one thing, the first letter or symbol is always denoted on x axis and second letter or symbols is always on y axis. So let's take example. For example, let's take this point is 2, 1. Now you can see here 2 is always on x axis, first point is always on x axis and second point always on y axis. Here both the points, here both the coordinates, this one is point and this one is its coordinate. Here both the coordinates are positive, that's why this point is in first quadrant. Now this point is, the distance of this point on x axis is 2 and on y axis is 1. So see here, this one is x axis, distance of this point on x axis is 2 and on y axis is 1. That's why this point is 2, 1. Similarly this point is, let's take this point is q and the coordinate of this point is 1 and 2. That means this point lies on x axis on distance of 1 and from on y axis distance is 2. See here, distance on x axis is 1 and distance on y axis is 2. Now see here, this point is minus 3 and 2. That means x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. As discussed earlier, if first or x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is negative, then those point always lies in quadrant 2. Clear? Quadrant 2, x is negative, y is positive. So this point lies on x axis minus 3 and the distance on y axis is 2. So you can see here, this one is minus 3, distance of this one is minus 3 and distance of this one is 2. Now let's take this point. Here you can see that both the quadrants are negative. That means the value of x is negative and the value of y is negative. That's why this point lie on the third quadrant. Here this point, the distance on x axis is minus 1 and distance on y axis is minus 3. So minus 1 here and minus 3 here. So this one is this point, and this point, the coordinate of this point is 3 and minus 3. You can see here the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. That's why this point lies on quadrant 4. So this point on x axis, distance of this point is 3 and distance on y axis is minus 3. So 3 and minus 3. So this one is the point which lies on the quadrant 4. Now let's move ahead. Second point, distance between 2 points. How we calculate distance between 2 points on coordinate system? For that, let's see theory. Let P and Q be feet of perpendiculars on the x-axis of point A and B, and let R and S be the feet of perpendicular on the y-axis of this point. Now in right angle triangle ABC, for that you see this diagram. See here, let's take 2 points A and B whose coordinates are x1 and y1. That's mean A point lies on x-axis at a distance of x1 and on y-axis at a distance of y1. And let's take another point B whose distance from x-axis is x2 and from on y-axis distance is y2. That's why its coordinate is x2 and y2. So we want to find out distance between these 2 points. That means we want to calculate the distance between a line AB. So okay, so now here what we have, P and Q be the feet of perpendicular on x-axis. So P and Q, see here, P and Q, दैट मीन्स पॉइंट ए से एक्स एक्सिस के ऊपर जो परपेंडिकुलर हो रहा है ये पॉइंट को हम बोलेंगे P, और पॉइंट B जो एक्स एक्सिस के ऊपर परपेंडिकुलर बना रहा है उसे हम बोलेंगे पॉइंट Q. सिमिलर वे A एंड B वाई एक्सिस पे जो परपेंडिकुलर बना रहे हैं उसे हम कहेंगे R, और B जो बना रहा है परपेंडिकुलर उसे बोलेंगे S. Okay, so this one is now in right angle triangle ABC, AB square is equal to AC square. So see here, so now can I say that this one is a right angle triangle because this one is of 90 degree. So by Pythagorean theorem, this one is your hypotenuse, this one is your base, and this one is your height. So can I say that AB square is nothing but the AC square plus BC square? Okay, so AC square is nothing but the PQ square, and BC square is nothing but the RS square. Now we want to find out the value of PQ square. So from origin to Q, distance from origin to Q is nothing but the x2. You can see here, origin से Q का distance है x2 and origin से P का distance है x1. So we want to find out only the distance from P to Q. So subtract distance from O to Q minus O to P. That means O से Q का distance है x2 and O से P का distance है x1. So the distance of PQ is nothing but the x2 minus x1. Similar way, we want to find out the distance between R and S. For that, subtract distance from O to S and O to R. So distance from O to S का distance है हमारे पास y2. You can see here, O से S का distance है y2 and O से R का distance है y2. सो y2 माइनस y1, अगर इन दोनों को हम सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे तो हमें R से S तक का डिस्टेंस मिल जाएगा. सो दिस वन इज नथिंग बट द x2 माइनस x1 स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 स्क्वायर. क्या सेम वे x2 माइनस x1 स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 स्क्वायर. So AB square is nothing but the x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. I want to calculate only the value of AB, not AB square. That's why taking positive square root on both sides, we get AB is nothing but the under root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. This gives the formula of distance between two points A and B whose coordinates are x1 y1 and x2 y2. That means difference between x coordinate square plus difference between y coordinate square and taking square root gives the distance between these 2 points. So now let's take the example based on these 2 points. Find the distance between the point minus 2 3 and minus 9 minus 2. Let's take this one is point A and this one is point B. That means coordinate of point A is minus 2 and 3 and coordinate of point B are minus 9 minus 2. You can see here this one is negative and this one is positive. That's why this lies in the second quadrant and this one is on the third quadrant. Now applying the distance formula, distance, the symbol is denoted as distance. Distance of this 2 point is equal to under root of x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. Let's take the coordinate of x are x1 y1 and this one is x2 and y2. So x1 is minus 2 and x2 is minus 9. So minus minus become plus. So minus 2 plus 9 whole square plus here y1 is 3 and y2 is minus 2. So 3 minus minus become plus. So 3 plus 2 whole square. Now minus 2 plus 9 is nothing but the 7 and 7 square is equal to 49 plus 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5 and 5 square is 25. So 49 plus 25 is nothing but the root of 74. So distance between these 2 points is root of 74. Now let's take another variation. Find A. That means we want to find out unknown quantity if the distance between A minus 3 2 and B A1 is 3 root 10. That means here we have already given distance between these 2 points. Distance between these 2 points is 3 root 10. So we want to find out the unknown quantity. That means हमें find out करना है कि B point x axis पे कितने distance पे है. So applying the formula of distance, this x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 whole square of square root is equal to, now we have already given distance between these 2 points. It is 3 root 10. So write down distance 3 root 10 is equal to, now x1. This is x1, this is y1 and this is x2 and this is y2. So minus 3 minus here x2 is a. So minus 3 minus a whole square plus the value of y1 is, the value of y1 is minus 2 minus the value of y1 is 1, minus 1 whole square. So 3 root 10 is equal to, now applying the expansion of a minus b whole square. The expansion of a minus b whole square is nothing but the a square minus 2a plus b square. So minus 3 square is 9. Now minus minus become plus. So 2 into a into b. So 2 into 3 into a. That means 6a plus a square plus minus 2 minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3 and minus 3 square is 9. So 3 root 10 is equal to a square plus 6a, 9 plus 9 is equal to 18. Now if I want to remove this square root, taking square on both sides, so 3 square is 9 and root 10 square is 10. So 9 into 10 is equal to 90 and square root both are cancelled out. So it's become a square plus 6a plus 18. Now a square plus 6a plus 18 minus 90. So plus 18 minus 90 is nothing but the minus 72 is equal to 0. Now divide. take a factor of 72 such that their addition become their subtraction become +6. दैट मीन्स हमें 72 के ऐसे दो फैक्टर्स लेने हैं जिसका सब्ट्रैक्शन +6 हो. तो 12 into 6 is 72 and +12 minus 6 is nothing but the +6. That's why we can write this equation in this form. A plus 12 into a minus 6 is equal to 0. So take first bracket is equal to 0. So take a plus 12 is equal to 0. So a is equal to minus 12 and second time put a minus 6 is equal to 0. So we get a is equal to 6. That means B पॉइंट x एक्सिस पे आइदर -12 जितने डिस्टेंस पे होगा या फिर वो 6 जितने डिस्टेंस पे होगा. ओके, नाउ लेट्स मूव अहेड. Next point is slope of a line. We want to find out slope of line. So let's take 2 points A and B whose coordinates are x1 and y1 and x2 and y2. That means point A जो है वो x एक्सिस पे x1 जितने डिस्टेंस पे होगा and y एक्सिस पे y1 जितने डिस्टेंस पे होगा. सिमिलर वे पॉइंट B जो है वो x एक्सिस पे x2 के जितने डिस्टेंस पे होगा and y एक्सिस पे y2 के जितने डिस्टेंस पे होगा. Be any 2 points where x1 is not equal to x2. That means if we take x1 is equal to x2, then these 2 points are or these 2 lines are become parallel. That is AB is not parallel to y axis. Clear? Here we applying this condition, AB is not parallel to y axis. That's why we take x1 is not equal to x2. Then the slope m, here we denote m as a slope. That means slope को हम denote करेंगे small m से. Of the line AB is defined as slope m is equal to difference of y coordinate divided by difference of the x coordinate. That means difference of y coordinate y1 minus y2 divided by difference of the x coordinate. That means x1 minus x2. Also you can write y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That means अगर पहले ऊपर आपने y2 लिया है तो नीचे पहले आएगा x2 और अगर ऊपर आपने पहले y1 लिया है तो नीचे आएगा x1. So this one is a pictorial format. The slope of a line characterizes the general direction in which a line points. To find the slope, you divide the difference of the y coordinates of a point on line by the difference of the x coordinate. Here you can see that this one is a line. This one is your y axis and this one is your x axis. Now let's take 2 points A whose coordinate x1 y1. That means ये point x axis पे x1 जितने distance पे है and y axis पे y1 जितने distance पे है. Similar way this point on x axis यहाँ पे वो x2 है और यहाँ पे उसका distance है y2. Now I want to find out the slope of this line. That means ये जो slope है ये हमें slope find out करना है. So this one is nothing but the difference of x. That means ये जो है वो है आपका x2 और ये जो है वो है आपका x1. So x2 minus x1. This one is nothing but the delta x. That means the difference. And this one is, now this one is the distance of y2 और ये जो है वो distance है y1. So we denote this difference by delta y and delta y is nothing but the y2 minus y1. So slope is equal to delta y by delta x is nothing but the y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. For example, we want to find out the slope of line joining the points 1, 2 and 4, 3. So let's take this one is point A, 1, 2. That means ये point x axis पे you can see here distance है 1 and y axis पे distance है 2, 1 and 2. और ये point x axis पे है 4 के जितने distance पे you can count here 1, 2, 3 and 4 and y axis पे distance है उसका 3. So 1, 2 and 3 you can see here. So we want to find out slope of these two lines, slope of these 2 points. So take the difference or find out the value of delta x or calculate x2 minus x1. So this one is nothing but the ये है आपका 4 और ये जो है वो कितना है डिस्टेंस 1. सो 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. आप काउंट भी कर सकते हो ब्लॉक्स 1, 2 and 3. ये ब्लॉक्स है 3. सेम वे ये आपका y का डिफरेंस है तो यहाँ पे y जितने डिस्टेंस है 1, 2 and 3 और यहाँ पे y है 2. So 3 minus 2, you can see here only this one block is covered here. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So the slope of these 2 points is difference of y coordinate is 1 and difference of x coordinate is 3. So slope of this 2 point is 1 by 3. Now let's take next point. Slope of parallel and perpendicular lines. Here, so let L1 and L2 be two lines having slope m1 and m2 respectively. That means one line है जिसके slope को हमने m1 से denote किया है and line 2 has slope m2. Then first point, if both the slopes are equal, that means अगर दोनों line का slope equal है, then you can say that two lines are parallel. Inversely, you can also say that if two lines are parallel, then slopes are equal. इसका मतलब ये statement दोनों तरीके से सही है. अगर slope equal है तो line parallel होगी या फिर line parallel है तो दोनों line का slope क्या होगा? Equal. So for example, y is equal to 3x plus 5, y is equal to 3x minus 7, y is equal to 3x plus 0.5, y is equal to 3x. You can see here ये सारे जो equations है सब में स्लोप की वैल्यू सेम है. यह स्लोप की वैल्यू है 3, यहाँ भी स्लोप है 3, यहाँ भी स्लोप है, यहाँ भी स्लोप है 3. तो ये सारी लाइंस जो होगी वो क्या होगी? पैरेलल, क्योंकि चारों लाइन का स्लोप क्या है? इक्वल. सो दिस लाइंस आर ऑल पैरेलल, दे हैव द सेम स्लोप एंड स्लोप ऑफ परपेंडिकुलर लाइन. If the product of their slope is equal to -1, then you can say that two lines are perpendicular to each other. Another way, if two lines are perpendicular to each other, then product of their slope are always -1. Here you can see here the slope of this line is 4 and here the slope of line is -1 by 4, because this one is nothing but the reciprocal of each other. If m1 into m2 is equal to -1, then you can write m1 is equal to -1 upon m2. इसका मतलब अगर आपने m की वैल्यू 4 ली है तो m2 हो जाएगा -1 upon 4. You can see here slope is 4 and here the slope is -1 by 4. That means these two lines are perpendicular to each other. See here, this one is a diagram. You can see here these two lines. This one is this line of equation y is equal to 2x plus 3 and this line of equation y is equal to 2x plus 1. Here you can see here slope of this line is 2 and slope of this line is 2. That's why these two lines are parallel to each other. And same way you can see here this line of equation of this line is -3 by 2x plus 4 and equation of this line is 2 by 3x plus 1. Now 3 by 2, reciprocal of -3 by 2 is nothing but the 2 by 3. So these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Thank you.